So we talked about Paramount last week delaying Mission Impossible, Top Gun Maverick, and Jackass, which we said in hindsight, looking at the success of Shang-Chi, was probably a really, really idiotic mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And now, looking at their future plans, looks like even more of an idiotic mistake, as it seems like Paramount is actually shifting away from theatrical experiences, or at least to the extent that they have in the past. So Paramount is undergoing a transition at its top management, and the former head is out, and they're bringing in Brian Robbins, who was the head of Nickelodeon, more or less, to be the head of all of Paramount. So basically, it's just a step up for him because Paramount owns Nickelodeon. And they're said to be moving away from the theatrical releases, at least to the extent that they are right now. So they might still have like a few, but they'll focus more of their attention on Paramount Plus, their streaming service, which we said last week, you should have just put Top Gun, Maverick, Mission Impossible, and Jackass Forever on Paramount Plus, because all of those have appeal and people would go see those. I was excited for Top Gun Maverick. I would have liked to see it in theaters, but I know a lot of people that are fans of the original Top Gun that would have signed up for Paramount Plus just to see that Top Gun. You brought it up last week, and I completely agree. There will always be a market for the Jackass movies. There would have been people that signed up for it just to see Jackass Forever. Although, not to typecast, but I feel like the people that would go out and see Jackass on Peacock probably wouldn't see it on Peacock and would find alternate means, so to speak.
What? No! I don't know what you're speaking of. I don't know how accurate that is, because I don't know how prevalent movie pirating is these days, because everybody's a little
bigger
bit
than
more
ever.
A little bit more concerned about what the health of their computers, but yes.
But so Paramount is said to be moving away from theatrical experiences, to which I'm just going, this is what happens when you are like the annoying little brother of the movie studios. Like, don't get me wrong, Paramount has had some good movies, but they also did Snake Eyes and all the other G.I. Joe movies. Like, Paramount, they've had some good stuff in the past, but they are like one or two flops away from being bought by somebody else. No joke. Like, as much as we joke about it sometimes, if Paramount did not have Tom Cruise, I don't think there would be a Paramount right now.
Yeah.
Because people are excited for Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise. Their major franchise right now, basically their only like consistently lucrative franchise, is Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
They keep trying to make franchises, but they just don't work. Right?
They don't commit. They just don't commit.
They keep rebooting Transformers every couple of years, and when they do actually make good ones, Bumblebee, they don't make sequels, and they just go back to what worked. Like the new Transformers with, I forget what it's called. It's not a continuation of the Bumblebee storyline. It's set to be a just straight up reboot. I'm going, just why? The reason that Bumblebee did not do well at the box office is because people were expecting it to be like the Michael Bay sequels that made less and less money. I swear, if you made a Bumblebee sequel, because it had such positive word of mouth and so many people found it via home video and Blu-ray and whatever else, that it would have done well for a sequel. But Haley Steinfeld's busy doing other things. I don't understand this decision, but at the same time, I think this is Paramount waving the white flag going, we've kind of sucked at this theatrical release thing, so let us be the first one to bow out, because we've got our streaming service to focus on, which Paramount Plus is a mixed bag for me. They've got some good stuff, a lot of good old TV, like if you grew up in Nickelodeon, it's a good service. And they've got some good movies on there. They already have more 4K stuff than HBO Max. Shocker. You're late to the party on that one, HBO Max. Which supposedly HBO Max is overdue for a really big overhaul in the coming months. Of like, they teamed up with a new provider or whatever to build their service from an interface standpoint, so I'm hoping that means 4K titles too. But Paramount Plus has not gotten off to the start that they were hoping for. But I first blamed that off of a terrible name to begin with CBS All Access. That just sounds like a free catch up on your parents' favorite TV shows type of streaming service.
Yeah.
And then renamed it to Paramount Plus, which is not a bad name, but they have such a thin library. That's why they milk Star Trek for everything it's worth, because it's honestly the only thing that they have besides Ninja Turtles, which they're about to milk to death, which Josh is just in the corner going, "It's Ninja Turtles. Please give it to me. I will try any Ninja Turtles at least
Yeah,
once."
at least once. Come on, man. I mean, I think part of that mindset is when they came out with, oh jeez, it was like that one that was animated, the movie that was animated.
TMNT.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is stupid. I can't believe that they would just drag Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles through the mud like this, blah blah blah. And then I watched the movie, and then bought the DS game, and I was like, bro, this is great. This is so good. So ever since then, I've been like, you know what? I will watch anything TMNT at least once or twice. Give it a chance. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Out of the Shadows.
Yeah, but that's already happened. So
We could get another Ninja Turtles Christmas special.
I mean,
Gotta get
here's
a
the
gift
thing.
for Splinter.
Out of the Shadows, while not great, is still better than
The
Teenage Mutant Ninja
2014.
Turtles 4. Is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, the one where they introduce the female turtle?
Venus de Milo never happened. That movie doesn't exist. It's out of continuity. We don't talk about that one.
Exactly, but that's my point. Like there's not, to me at this particular moment, there's not a lot that they can do wrong unless they drastically change everything about the turtles. But anyway, with that being said, I'm kind of with you in that Paramount has kind of due for an overhaul in general anyway. So sure, why not? As far as them kind of bowing out of the theatrical releases, to me that feels like almost like, oh well, what we've been trying is not working. So instead of trying something new and different, we're going to just dip, which is like, I don't know, kind of feels like quitting.